half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T.
It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rick's About the Morning Show, 10 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the clue of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Tuesday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Lauryn Hill's beautiful daughter, y'all, Miss Selah, y'all. She is speaking out, y'all. She's talking about the beatings, honey, that her mom used to give her. She said it was like some slave stuff. Now, Selah, the daughter of Lauryn Hill, yeah, and Rohan Marley, she's spoken out about the beatings her mama allegedly used to give her when she was just a child, y'all. She said her mother was amazing, but her beatings were merciless, honey. She said, I've been hurting for so much of my life, and so much of my life has been me avoiding how much I'm really hurting just from the circumstances. She said, telling her father that her dad not being in her life led her to having daddy issues. And she also wanted to talk about Lawrence Belt. She said she was just very angry, so angry. She said she was literally not easy to talk to, and then half the time we didn't live with her. She said I lived with my grandparents half the time. She said it's crazy. I'm playing this trauma back in my head as I speak to you. She would have one of the kids go get the belt, and when they returned, she would hold their hands up so they were hanging, and she beat us literally just like that, she said. And then she also said that there was threats, honey, and constant threats that, she said that her mom was beating her with some slavery mess, but she didn't use mess. And she said all black parents was on that mess, unquote.
We all got whoopings. I got towed up. Okay, these kids today are just different. You know, they got rights to tell on you, put you in jail if you their parent. What Bill Cosby say? He brought you in this world, he'll take you out. My parents had the same effect. And anybody could whoop you if you was bad because we needed that.
But whippings are different than beatings, though, Brad. And we do know the difference. There's frustrations that parents don't know how to deal with, and they do take it out on their kids. So there's a healthy amount of discipline I think a lot of us were raised with. But then there is the overboard parent, too, that actually does beat their kid.
But what kid is going to say they happy they got a whooping until they grow up like we did and realize we appreciate that? Had I not got towed up, I wouldn't have learned a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Now,
how old is this girl?
I don't know.
Now she's probably
grown now.
18. She grown now.
Yeah. Now what you're saying, Rick?
Yeah, I've experienced things, with a family member of mine where I think that they do a little too much whoopings and beatings. It's just kind of a little too much. Like a real quick hand for any little thing that the child do. You ready to knock the child the hell out.
Right,
and I've seen some people go a little overboard or just too quick with a hand because they were beat. And then the one that beat them, they were beat. And it's a generational thing with this particular people that is connected to our family. And I won't let my, no, they ain't going over there. Not me.
But you know what? Like what she was saying over, and I kind of understand relate to that time because my mama had whipped us with stencher cars, and then as I got older, I realized why she was whipping us with stencher cars and whipping us because hell, she was frustrated with my daddy. So and that's when she just was frustrated and took it out on us. I mean, it don't have nothing to do with it, and none of it have nothing to do with the child.
Unjust whooping.
It was not unjust. That's just how the hell she felt. She was upset. I'm just saying she was upset with my daddy. She didn't say that, but after I looked at some of the things that happened with her and my daddy, you got to take the damn frustration on somebody. You do something wrong, you do it. It's just like why a lot of things have to do with a person cheating on their wife. And so, why you cheating on your wife? Because I'm mad because my wife didn't do this right, but I went cheating on her. That don't have nothing to do with her, but you still did it. So things happen. So, and like this girl just said, her mama was so angry because she was so angry with her damn husband, Rohan Marley. Look at all the stuff he did to her, allegedly. So damn, she was frustrated. And that's just how it was.
It's so good to have that we have more education because one thing my mama say, when you know better, you do better.
Exactly.
And now we know that there's therapy available and help available where people can sit down and go where you won't do stuff like take it out on your kids, not even just physically, emotionally or whatever, where you could try to be the best parent that you could be and get the help that you need for your frustration so you can parent. Because you don't want to push that over into the next generation.
Exactly.
Our job is to stop the generational curse.
Exactly. So that's what it is. So it doesn't have nothing to do with the kid. If that was the case, then nobody would get a whipping then. So, but you still get a whipping. Right. So none of it's having to do with the kid. allegedly. So I understand that to an extent. No, it doesn't make it right, but she was upset and frustrated. Lauryn Hill went through a lot. Look how she lost her mind and things like that. We don't know how she lost her mind, so hell, she just did what she know how to do. You in my face, you did something I didn't want you to do, you got a whipping. That's all. But anyway, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Zonnique is the beautiful daughter of T.I. and Tiny, y'all. They're dragging this child through the mud, honey, after she's revealed, y'all, that she is not ready for marriage, y'all. Now, Tiny Harris' daughter and T.I.'s daughter, Zonnique, has been dragged down on social media after saying that she is not ready for marriage. Now, Pulis recently announced, y'all, that she and her boyfriend, band hunter Izzy, are expecting their first child together. Now, during the interview, y'all, with the Hollywood Life, when they asked her if she was ready for marriage, she said, I'm actually not. She said, my mom is always like, honey, you need to stop saying that. But I feel like at my age, I don't really want to get married right now. She said, I feel like that's an even bigger commitment. She said, I don't know. I hate to say that it's an even bigger commitment than a baby to me, but getting married just seems like so much. Right now, that's not really what I would like to do.
And that's her choice. Period, point blank. You got to live for nobody else, and people need to shut up when it comes to somebody else, because what works for you might not work for nobody else.
That's right.
You know, I hate when people, and what is dragged on the internet? Dragged. Yeah, wait a minute, drag. That kills me right there. You counsel somebody for a decision that they make that best suits them. So you get on the internet or whatever, and then here you come with your opinion, your unsolicited, ignorant opinion, because what worked for you is unsolicited. People kill me, man. I be cussing people out, like, for real.
Yep, and there you have it.
I had to cuss a lady out yesterday, like straight up cussed her out, like you know,
what happened?
Like she deserved to be. You know, I say, hey man, y'all leave all your little birthday wishes, because I know you're gonna do it anyway. You know, but don't text my phone. You know what I'm saying? Because if you get 500 birthday damn text messages from people, and everybody say, I know you don't like text messages, but everybody say the same thing. So what's the whole purpose? It's like people don't respect the boundaries that you're setting. And you are not the exception. If somebody say don't do this, but I put it in a space like Facebook so you can leave your birthday so I can take my time and scroll through them. So what happens is you get hit up with an emergency, and the emergency and important message get lost in the birthday or the Christmas or the Thanksgiving. And that don't mean that you're not appreciative. That does not work for you. I like to compartmentalize things. I like everything to be where it's supposed to be. And important messages and emergency messages don't mix with Merry Christmas messages. And that's why I don't like that stuff. I'm serious, because people get in their feelings about birthdays, and they feel like if they celebrate yours, or whatever, you got to celebrate, that obligates you to celebrate theirs.
And that's why Rick gave you that color millennial pink.
If you don't hit them on their damn birthday, then they in their feelings because they hit you up on your birthday. And you know how many freaking birthdays it is? Now you obligating yourself to everybody's birthday they have a fit over. And
the color today is millennial pink, y'all. On the high end, you say millennial pink. On the low end, you say coral. And we're going to talk about that next hour. All right, Ricky Smiley Morning Show.
I got your wake-up calls. Get at me. He shut my hands up, didn't he?
Okay.
8669 Ricky. 8669 Ricky. Call me now. And Ricky Smiley Morning Show.